Hey there, book lovers. It's Chrissy here with a review of The X-Hex by Erin. Some of you may recognize this one from my spooky season video, but I've also included a link to that in the description just in case you missed it. I read the physical copy of this book from my local library, but it's also available as an ebook and an audiobook. This is a fantasy romance that was released in September 2021. This is book 1 in the completed Graves Glen series. The series is an interconnected standalone where each book follows a different Penhallow brother, but otherwise they don't seem to need to be read in order. The X-Hex follows Vivi Jones, a witch who curses her ex, Reese Penhallow, after a breakup and finds out years later that it wasn't quite as harmless as she thought it was. The two meet when Vivi is 19, not long after she finds out that she's a witch, and have a brief but intense summer fling. When he comes back after 9 years representing the town's founding family to charge the ley lines, the magic that runs through the town starts going haywire, and Vivi and Reese have to fight the chemistry that's still very present between them to try and break the curse before it's too late, both for Reese and the town of Graves Glen. This was such a cute, quick read for me. I finished it in a weekend, which is always an instant 5-star read for me if I'm able to finish something that quickly. I didn't want to put it down and really wanted to know what would happen next. And once I did finish it, I immediately went and picked up book 2 in the series. So stay tuned for that review because it'll be coming soon. It was really well structured and evenly paced, and there was even a nice little twist at the end to set up the plot of the next book too. Vivi was such a real and relatable character to read, which is always appealing to me when I'm reading because I tend to try and connect with the characters as much as I can when I'm reading. You could really see the way that she grew as a character from the beginning of the book to the end. She starts out so unsure of herself as a witch because she didn't grow up with witchcraft, but by the end it's clear that she's comfortable with who she is and really comes into her own as a witch and is comfortable in her own skin. That character growth was really neat to have a sort of front row seat for as a reader. This book was also just really funny. I lost count of how many times I laughed out loud while I was reading, but the characters bantering back and forth with one another definitely added to my enjoyment of the book. This was my first time reading anything by this author, but it obviously won't be the last. As an added bonus, Erin Sterling is a pen name for Rachel Hawkins, which I didn't know prior to reading this, so there are even more books for me to check out once I finish the series. My never-ending TBR probably isn't going to be happy about that one, but it is what it is. Overall, I'd give this book 5 out of 5 stars. It was a perfect cozy, witchy rom-com, and I definitely recommend it to anyone who's a fan of either the romance or fantasy genres, or if you're just looking for a quick read to help meet your reading goal for the year. If you've already read this one, let me know what you thought in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more content. See you next time, and happy reading!